Welcome to two spooky games. My name is Ghoul Robber, and our first game is Haunted Horror Stories, Gone with the Wind. Our name is Emily, and we're in a town that disappearances are commonplace, and the police department is unreliable. From an anthology horror series. Haunted Horror Stories, Gone with the Wind. Oh, it uses like that old school, well, I'm sure we still use it, but that old school, what's it called? Dolly zoom, I think it is. I think this outfit is fine. Maybe Mom can lend me one of her lipsticks. She must be downstairs in the kitchen. Yeah, let's go find where Mom is. There's always room for one more neon leggings. We have jeans on though. This is my backpack. It's not time to leave yet. This is my study table. Nothing interesting here but boring books. You know, we kind of have like a save system almost like Resident Evil looks like. Maybe we can't do a save system, but it kind of reminds me of that. And the camera movement is very old school Resident Evil. This is my best friend Chloe. She moved with her parents to Brazil a few months ago. We still exchange letters from time to time. Chloe kind of looks a little pixelated. This is Sarah's bedroom. She must have gone to work. Well, at least one of us have left the house. I don't need to use the bathroom. It's locked. Okay, what's in here? This is a disheveled mess. We'll come back here later, I'm sure. Table. Everybody forgets to water this plant. I'm surprised it's still alive. Right, let's find where Mom is down here. Got a nice little dining room. Got the kitchen here. I have no one to call at this time. Just a microwave. Looks like there's a note on the fridge. Good morning, Emily. Your father and I had to leave early for our article meeting. We'll be back home later. Please, put the VCR on to record my favorite show before you go to school. There's a blank tape in our room. I left the key under the microwave. You know why I keep it locked up now. I want to avoid confusions after the $20 incident. Love, your mom. Alright, are we a little thief? Are we a little thief? We got them sticky fingers. This is a really weird spot to keep the key though. This is the door out. We don't need to go out yet. Newspaper. 2 weeks ago, the missing Tyler Lee returned to his home on Sunday afternoon. In a statement to local authorities, Tyler Lee did not even know his own name, age, parents' name, or any memory of his entire life. Doctors found no injuries of any kind and believed it was some kind of post-traumatic stress. Last night, the bodies of his parents, Benjamin and Amelia Lee, were found in his own bed with sledgehammer wounds to the head, rather. According to witnesses, Tyler left through the front door minutes after they heard screams. Tyler, who has not been found since the incident, has become the prime suspect in the case. Didn't they already have him? This is what we spend most of our time with. Maybe I'll become an actress and appear on TV shows when I grow up. A little insight as to what our mental is. These are my parents' books. Most of them are pretty boring. I miss when we all used to sit in front of the fireplace on nights like Christmas. I guess things will never go back to the way they were. I'm thinking probably family member has disappeared. But we have the key now. Let's head back up. This room, right? It's locked. Wait, how do I... It's locked. Huh. Oh, that is so old school. It's like nostalgic in a sense. Let's go through the drawers. Nothing is in there. Try the other bedside table. Collected blank tape. Let's go, dude. This is a bathroom door. There's nothing interesting there. Okay, well, we don't know nothing is interesting there unless we go just check it out. But let's just assume that there's nothing interesting in there. TV. Right. Put that right in there. Done. The Woman's Home Companion presents A Word to the Wives. I'm starving. I better get something to eat. Marsha Hunt. I can't really tell American or something it said. I can't really make it out. Emily. Hello? 7 days. What? Samantha. I'm just playing with you, idiot. Haha, very funny. Why did you call me? I just wanted to know if you are going to school today. It's been a week since you and Andrew... Yeah, I'm feeling a little better now. If this is any help, Andrew hasn't shown up for a long time either. He doesn't even answer Tyler's messages. He must have regretted having said those things. I don't want to talk about it, okay? Alright, girl. And how's your sister doing? I haven't seen her for a long time. Sarah's fine. At least, I think so. She is so busy at work that we hardly talk anymore. Come on, honey. Lighten up a bit. Me and the girls will stop at the diner to gossip after school. I'm just finishing my homework. Homework? Mr. Williams asked us to write a text about some American historical figure. I thought I told you so. Shit, Sam. I'm going to end up failing history. You're a smart girl. I think you can finish in time. Alright, I'll run to my bedroom and try to finish this shit as fast as I can. Okay, bye-bye. My female voices are just not there, man. It's... Listening to this back is gonna be awful. I can already tell. Let's go back to our bedroom now. Let's get this homework done. Oh crap, I went backwards. Oh jeez. Also, Emily's got a little bit of a potty mouth, doesn't she? Is it Sarah's bedroom? Oh crap, ours is here. We gotta hurry. We're gonna not be able to finish our homework. Where did the sheets of paper go? They must be in my bedside table. We had a VCR right there. M loves Anne. There's only one fucking piece of paper scribbled here. Maybe there's some sheets of paper in the old guest room. So, I guess Andrew said some douchebag things, and we were a couple. We had a little heart thing. And it's, cute, I guess. I mean, not the whole, like, being mean part, but the other parts are kind of cute. Is this really a guest bedroom? This is the only room I can think of left. It looks like someone used the papers as a support for the cabinet. I don't think anyone will mind if I take this. whole thing just collapses. Can we hop over? No. Well, this is probably why there's a convenient maze here. There it is. We got our papers. We gotta hurry up and finish this now. Do our Resident Evil save. I need to hurry and find some sheets of paper to do my homework. Alright, use that. Right, I just need to start writing and the ideas will flow. Oh, okay, so when I'm actually typing, but it does it for me, so it kind of makes you immersed a little bit. Thomas Jefferson is an important figure in the history of the United States. He was one, of the founders of the country and played a key role in drafting the Declaration of Independence in 1776. Wow, our homework was really hard. It took a lot of time there. Collected homework. I'm late. I need to get my backpack and go. Well, it just so happens our backpack is right here. Let's get out of here. Let's blow this popsicle stick. Can we just go everywhere? Let's kick over the trash bin. No, you can't kick it over. This isn't as free world as GTA, I guess. This is a very empty town. Everything is so quiet. Oh, you know what? There's an invisible wall right there. You know what? That's probably not the direction we have to go. So let's make our way down here. Damn, I missed the bus. I need to turn in my homework today. I guess I'll have to walk to school. And so I just realized that we can actually change the filter of the game. I had it on the VHS setting, but this is no filter and it probably will look better when recorded to have this. Nonetheless though, our bus just left here and it went left, so let's follow that thing. We'll catch up. We're fast. As I like to say, Michael Phelps of running. I'm gonna have to take a shortcut if I don't want to be late. There must be one just ahead. I bet you we know where the shortcut actually is. And it's not just we bet. Hey, this guy was able to kick over the trash bin. Those idiot boys are knocking over the trash cans again. Is this today's newspaper? Meteorologists say there is a huge instability near the Shadewood region. Strong thunderstorms are becoming more frequent in the region. The number of disappearances also seem to increase to the same extent, making this a curious fact. Even though the disappearance locations are varied and even distant, they all have one thing in common. They always occur on stormy days. In an interview with the chief of police, Michael Brown, he said, "This is a totally irrelevant fact at the moment. There is nothing useful we can do with this information. You want me to move all my cops on stormy days to find the rain abductor?" Our reporter questioned this statement, and the chief of police of Shadewood replied with a sarcastic tone, "Who knows, maybe the wind blew them away." Okay, shortcut time. Oh, you know what's weird? The footsteps. It would be nice to have footsteps. I mean, it's not necessary with this type of game, but it would kind of be nice to have like tiny footsteps. Just here and there. Also, I'm not sure if I'm seeing things, but I thought for a moment on the left side behind the tree, something like moved. Do we make it to school? Let's see, which direction do we have to go? I'm not sure I dig this camera angle. I think the other ones are decent. This one's kind of a bit weird. I feel sorry for the families of these people. It seems they put up more posters since the last time I was here. Well, apparently every time it storms we do— Hey! Don't run from me. Oh gosh, start running into the— Hey, you. Haha. You're just like me. The only difference is that you're wearing this shoes that's kind of out of fashion. Do we know each other, or— That looked like us. How strange. Who is that girl? Let's chase her. It looked identical to us. Except for, like she said, the shoes. I wonder if that comes into play. Is that the different shoes? Maybe. Maybe not. Just such a weird thing to point out. Wait. It must be Sam with the girls trying to play a trick on me. That must be why she called me earlier. That crazy bitch. It doesn't matter what kind of prank is going on, I would never go into this building. Hello. Oh, she booked it. Shit, this isn't funny. Wait, this way? No, okay. What was that I could read? Shelf. Just some dusty boxes. There doesn't seem to be anything interesting. What about this? Screwdriver. Collected screwdriver. Well, look at that. We're preparing ahead. Someone nailed some planks to the doorway. These planks are very old. I don't think they are difficult to pull out. Yeah, be strong, Emily. Look at your strength and muscles. Rawr. What's this, though? It's locked. Kind of makes sense. That's right where we have to go get a key for it or something. Let me inspect anything here. It's an extremely rusty refrigerator. It must have been empty for a long time. Where does this crack lead? Is this where we can use the screwdriver? It is. Alright, let's go through this hole. Oh look, we're basically a bank robber now. And we found a key. Dude, I am so good at planning ahead. I am just such a good gamer. Doesn't seem like there's anything left in this room, so. The cable is holding the door. It's very strong. I won't be able to pull it off by myself. Can we go back the way we came? Yes, we can. Alright. Let's go put that key in the door. As I run into every single wall imaginable. There we go. No. This shed is not the best place to conduct the experiments, but it is all I could manage with the money I had left. I still have the research reports, and I managed to save some computers and equipment before the bank took them away. I believe that's what it takes to replicate the event one more time. The press will again see me as the brilliant scientist that I am. Alright, kinda creepy. Wire cutter. Oh, we can bring this back now and cut that door. Okay. Alright, well, let's make our way back. There we go. I kind of like the animations for that. That was cute. This is a very creepy game. Very creepy game. Power panel. It seems to be a very old power panel. I guess it's not worked for a long time. I don't know what kind of building this would be. It's broken. Like just kind of factory type thing. Maybe everything in life has failures. Is the universe a creation without errors? Is it impossible for any anomaly to exist? I have asked myself these questions my whole career. I thought I'd be happy when I found the answer, but honestly, I would give anything to forget about it. I can't find any sense after this discovery. The universe full of failures is what it is. Several openings are emerging in the city. Maybe we are all doomed in the end. I brought them all to ruin. Oh god. That's bright. What the fuck was that? What was that exactly? Oh, we can go out the back door. We're safe now. It looks like it will start raining soon. We are not going to be one of those other people. Hey look, a friendly scarecrow. This scarecrow is creepy. At least it's good at its job. It is. It's very good at its job. This is a great atmosphere. Oh, I love this. The camera angle for that is good too. Great work on that. Hello? Is anyone there? I need some help. I can't stay here alone. Maybe there's a phone inside. The door seems to be open. Yeah, let's just make our way inside. I don't think we're gonna find a working phone in this building though. I could have sworn I saw smoke coming out of the chimney. That is weird. Wait a minute. Wait just a moment here. This is the same layout as that other game I played. So I just had to double check. The game I'm thinking of is The House. And this is quite literally a 1-for-1. In kind of the same style too. Except this one has everything burnt and broken. Huh. That's kind of creepy. It's not made by the same people. I can't get through, there's too much debris in the way. At least I don't think it's by the same people. The fridge is dirty and smells horrible. Let's see, there's the experiments too. Wait a minute. Skeleton. I hope this is a Halloween decoration. Maybe this key will be useful just for something. Collected strange key. Is this a continuation of the house? Can I see something on the ceiling? Oh, there is. This is a continuation. This is later on. These must be from the same people, or something related to it. I'll have to look into that after. That's really cool. So this turned into a monster house than the one I'm thinking of. It's weird that I guess it made it to here and then crashed. It's stuck. It's locked. Okay. I wonder if the key is for this one. Yes, it is. Yes, sir. Paper. I'm not even sure how long I've been here. Time seems to work differently in this place. I hope this note finds one unfortunate person who finds himself in this place. Maybe it is another planet, universe, dimension. This place is not bad in essence, but all the bad things are here. Things that the human mind is incapable of understanding are stuck here. This place seems more like a prison or a discard area for the failures of creation. Was this place created? Was it always here? These things can't get out of here, but that parasite has arrived and it can. That thing disguises itself and replaces an entity from the primary world. If that is your case, you belong here now. Nobody will look for you. Well, that's awfully pessimistic. An old metal cabinet. It seems to be empty. And so, I'm curious where we're supposed to go. Oh wait, there's matches here. This mattress is very dirty and it stinks a lot. Did someone sleep here? I was gonna say, did someone stink here? Clearly somebody stunk here. So, the experiments and whatnot he conducted downstairs in the last... Oh, wait a minute. Oh, this is just like the other one too. This is so cool. This is actually really awesome to go through now. Now that you kind of know the setting, coming back here, it's really awesome. This isn't going to be the same place with the well and whatnot like the other one, since it made its way away. Let's make our... Oh, look at that. That's something we don't need to go towards. Okay, it's no longer a house, it's a creature. It is a condom. Okay, we're at the post-credits. Oh, see, the shoes are different. That is us, but not. Nobody's gonna look for us because we're still around. Well, that's an interesting concept. Dreams, desires, and choices. Gone with the wind. Oh, that's super interesting. And it also just closes the game after. That's kind of creepy. But since it's a black screen now, I am going to say let's go to the next game. This next game is in addition to the horror cartridge collection. We've played 2 games from this collection so far, of 3 that I know about. But this is supposed to be a smaller cartridge, hence the micro. Warehouse 14. It's 2 AM and you have just scaled the wall to get into a warehouse park. A friend told you one of the warehouses is storing something valuable. Find Warehouse 14, break in, and steal what's inside. Okay, easy enough. We're stealing a warehouse, the whole thing. Yeah, this is definitely the style for these games. Oh, compared to the last one, there's a lot more movement. It's a lot faster. Can't go in there. Hear a train in the distance. That's Warehouse 1. Kind of do buddy hopping. This way. This way. Who painted this? Well, let's go this way. Fear them. Who's them? Nothing to the right. Let's go left. Yeah, we take every turn that's the wrong turn, apparently. That's my thing to do in every game. This wraps around. Oh, that startled me. Damn, that was loud. Wonder why it turned on. Yeah, let's get out of here. Let's get out of here right quick. We don't want to be here anymore. We don't need to be here anymore. Left or straight? Oh, this is pink. It's locked. What the hell is that? Good question. What was that light? It's good on here. That is a... Can we go through here? No. Okay, yeah, this is a dead end. Another wall that we could have scaled. do our bunny hopping. 1, 2, 3. So far we've had 2 out of 3 that are... Something's going on that's fishy. 6, 5, okay. So we'll need to go this way. I think. This is blocked off, but there doesn't seem to be anything here. So let's keep moving. Oh, okay. Yeah, it's a train. It's only a train. How did a train come through that? Let's go this way. Where'd it go? Apparently the train is magical. Can we climb up here? Look at that, we can. Parkour, parkour. This reminds me of The Office, the parkour episode. Well, it looks like these gates are open for us. What are these things? Nothing to note there. I just heard someone do a lighter. Someone's lighting it up. 5, 6, 7, 8. Just like the other games in his series so far. I shouldn't say him. Their series. I'm not the biggest fan of the footsteps, but that's okay. It gives you like a creepy vibe that something's behind you at times. But I don't think it's meant to be that way. However, otherwise it's decent sound. Another dead end. 12 though. So we have to be getting close. But I do think that if... Well, what's that? Notice to workers. Multiple people have gone missing in recent months. As such, we'll be locking down the complex at night. All workers should complete their work and leave before 7 p.m. Stay safe and report anything suspicious to management or security. So you're saying some things are weird around here. There's 14 where we need to go. Let's quickly look over here though. Oh no. Oh no. Did I do the thing? I did indeed do the thing. I had to quickly run back through the, the start of the game because I definitely got stuck there. I tried for a little bit, but it wasn't working. 14 is opening up. Yeah, I want to check down here though if there's anything first. Doesn't seem like it. Well, let's find out what's so special about 14. I can't see crap. Oh, there we go. Looks like it was just loading. Time for another maze. Dead end. Looks like a lot of boxes like you'd expect in a warehouse. What's that? It's cold. What is that noise? That's scary. Do I have to open it? I need to get the fuck out of this place. Wait, why? Oh. Yeah, something's coming out of that, isn't it? Stage 3 was successful. Subject will be transported to new location for further study. Recommend setting Warehouse 14 on fire after move. So that's gonna be it for 2 spooky games. Our first game, Haunted Horror Stories, Gone with the Wind, was a continuation to the house, which I wasn't expecting. I really loved the house. I thought it was well done, well executed, had a good atmosphere, and the story did pretty well. The continuation, I feel like, definitely paid homage. Like, it definitely, they did it well having a continuation. There's not much else that I could have thought about that they could have changed around much. Really cool premise. I'm looking forward to when the entire series is released so I can play from beginning to end again. The second game, Warehouse 14, was a pretty good addition to the horror cartridge collection. It kind of made me rethink the collection in general. I wasn't thinking too positively about the art style in the past games. However, this one kind of brought it together, made me actually pay attention to the fact that these are meant to be cartridges. They aren't supposed to be perfect. And the ideas that this collection has so far, although not like overly scary, are unique. Definitely going a direction that not many games go for. So I am looking forward to seeing what the other cartridges are going to be. I know that there's one that I haven't played yet, which I believe is called The Mine. I'll probably be visiting that one next video. But overall, this was a good short experience. Both games were pretty well done. Again, this has been Ghoul Robber, and until next time.